So I wanted to do a video expressing my concern over the people that are they got a lot of angst over the meeting of the World Economic Forum, and a lot of people that are Alex Jones fans and, whatever. These people are absurd. People know my views on transhumanism. They know I'm pro-transhumanist. I am a transhumanist. I just don't like calling myself a transhumanist because many people have tried to associate transhumanism with transgenderism, and they're not the same thing. Transhumanism is essentially applying technology to overcome human frailty. In many ways, it's very similar to progressivism, the true meaning of progressivism. Progressivism is the application of science to public policy to basically fulfill the needs of the public in a more efficient way. That is true progressivism, and true transhumanism is the application of technology to overcome human frailty. Okay? Boom. So, a lot of people are flipping shit over the World Economic Forum. I'm not. I don't see a problem with this. Glenn Beck was spitting nonsense about, I'm so scared that all these Republicans are there, whenever, at least Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck might look like he's 500 years old now, but at least he's not sobbing every 6 minutes like he used to. But the point is, and let me remind you, I got my big beef with Glenn Beck was when he blamed Charles Darwin for slavery and the Holocaust, being that Charles Darwin was an avowed abolitionist. He was very much against slavery, and you can read Darwin's writings, and it proves that. The other thing is, Darwin died long before the Holocaust happened, and the expulsion and extermination of Jews throughout history predates Charles Darwin's birth, and it'll probably be going on long into the future. Okay? My point is that Glenn Beck is a lunatic that promotes half-baked conspiracy ideas. He is a phony conservative. You can tell that because of his support for people like Ted Cruz and his support of people like Donald Trump. As people know, I've given up on conservative politics. I now consider myself a Teddy Roosevelt-style progressive. Now, why do I support the World Economic Forum? First, I want to get off on this. So people used to tell me, they'd be like, Tulsi Gabbard, because I was a hardcore Tulsi Gabbard supporter, still am a hardcore Tulsi Gabbard supporter. I'm hoping that Tulsi Gabbard runs as a Republican in 2024. People are like, and she's a member of the World Economic Forum. Do you still support Tulsi Gabbard because she's a member of the World Economic Forum? The World Economic Forum supports the fourth industrial revolution, which is transhumanism. I support transhumanism. If you look at the agenda that Glenn Beck speaks about on his show, I mean, you could have fooled me, but it looks like the World Economic Forum is a conspiracy to assert the safety and prosperity of the human species long into the future. You have things like working together in a pandemic response. You have things like strengthening our medical systems. You have things like strengthening our energy sector. You have things that matter to the security of the human species. You know who you don't hear speaking about these things? Republicans, conservatives. You don't hear them speaking about it. The only way they're speaking about it is if they make more money. Drill, baby, drill. That's the only way you hear a Republican speaking about these things. Okay? You don't hear Republicans speaking about the need to get off of foreign oil. You don't hear them speaking about the need for a sustainable future. You have to understand the Earth is interconnected. There is no planet B. Not yet anyway, although I do think that we will soon be colonizing deep space. But my point is we all share this Earth. the pollution matters. I'm not a big believer in global warming. I think it's fear mongering. But my point is that, the pollution in China affects the United States. The pollution in Japan affects the United States. The pollution in Mexico affects the United States. The pollution in the United States affects the United States. Do I agree that the United States is probably cleaner than most countries? Yes. Do I believe that there needs to be an international agenda to tackle these things? Maybe not. But the thing is, it helps. It does help. And I do see the World Economic Forum is a potential good. It embraces the fourth industrial revolution known as transhumanism. Transhumanism is essentially the application of technology to overcome human frailty. The people want to talk about, somebody was nonsensically talking about how there's not going to be human cyborg things and people aren't going to merge with AI. Here's a hint. You ever hear of a pacemaker? Ever hear of prosthetics? Ever hear of those things? People are fine with transhumanism when you call it medicine. People are fine with transhumanism when it's fixing their medical issues. Okay? People don't like stem cell research until they find out stem cell research can fix their spine. You dig what I'm saying? That's the thing I don't like about these people. And the same thing is true with genetic medicine. People are going to talk mad shit on genetic medicine until it's curing people's diseases left and right, and then it eradicates genetic diseases. Okay? You're going to eradicate genetic diseases through the use of genetic engineering in the future. That's a definite fact. And people just like, I don't trust GMOs. The carrots are going to eat the children. That's the problem. And the thing is, people want to talk. Everybody wants to talk about, why don't I monetize my channel? Why don't I monetize my channel? Look, I can't make people not retarded. You know what I mean? I can't go and make people not retarded. So my videos are not marketable. My videos will get through to those that they're already going to get through to. Okay? They're not going to get through to people that are freaking brain dead idiots. What I found out a lot about the alt-right, a lot of people are non-Christian or anti-Christian or hoteps or some of this bullshit. What I found out about the alt-right is a lot of people that have stopped believing in Jesus started believing in stupid. Okay? They've replaced religion, which I'm not for organized religion, although I do think, like Nietzsche thought, I do believe that, stupid people need organized religion to keep them from doing stupid things. And the mass of people are stupid. But the fact is, a lot of people that have given up on religion have not given up on stupid. And you see this a lot with atheists. This is why I've spoken out about Richard Dawkins. There's this myth that if people are atheists, they're somehow pro-science. Or if somebody's liberal, they're somehow pro-science. No, they're not. They're just stupid. They think they're pro-science because they don't believe in God. There's a lot more than not believing in God. One of the biggest things is believing in the scientific method and believing that what's true is true and what's real is real and that reality is an objective thing. And that's not what you're getting with a lot of the liberal and even conservative, although I use conservative in heavy quotations because I don't see many conservatives anymore. Okay, I don't see many conservatives out there. I don't see many people thinking in a socially respectable manner. Okay, so I use the word conservative. This alt-right, I don't see that as conservative. You look at the Proud Boys, you think they're conservative? I don't think they're conservative. Okay, so my point is, I support the World Economic Forum. I support the World Economic Forum's agenda, more or less. And I think that people, if they really look at what it is, it's a conspiracy to do what? Number one, it's not a conspiracy because it's happening in the open. Number two, it's trying to stabilize the prosperity of the human species into the future. Links in the description.